So for a pipe, for a first pipe to start this venture, this project, I went into that I won't say the name of it for now, but I went into that shop and they had a decent amount of pipes. They probably had a couple dozen pipes. They had a whole bunch of Italian pipes, and I know that because they were on a wall that had a sign that said Italian pipes, and next to that was another wall that said estate pipes. So I confirmed with the guy working there that estate pipes mean basically refurbished. They're used, refurbished pipes. Almost all of these were in, you know, as far as I could tell, really, really good condition, really nice condition. The cheapest ones were $30. And because it's a new hobby, you know, I don't want to go crazy right out of the gate. I went for the cheapest ones I could get. And of those bottom tier estate pipes, there was about 3 or 4 that I really liked. I decided to go for this one. I'll show you here. That's what it looks like. I don't know if you can see, there's little, you wouldn't call them rivets. It looks like this. Yep. I have no idea who made this. I don't know how old it is. I don't know what style it's called, you know, the shape, I don't know. I've burned, you can see I've charred the edge of the chamber there. That's gonna happen, right? I'm a novice, it's okay. But I just thought, there we go, that's a sharper image. I just thought this little guy had a cool look, man. It just kind of talked to me. I hope it's in focus. So that's the one I picked up. Which, you know, again, best I can tell, that's how this goes. That's the whole point of the thing, is you just kind of, a lot of this hobby seems just let it speak to you, let it talk to you. There's no right or wrong way. There are better ways than others. Those come with experience and, again, a developed palate, I guess. So that's kind of how I approached the pipe. I bought something that spoke to me, you know. I started off with the price range that I was looking for, and I asked the guy, you know, is there a difference as far as a bent stem or a straight stem? He said a lot of it's preference and a lot of it takes experience to find a difference that you would care to pay attention to. But generally speaking, as a beginning rule, he said a smaller chamber is going to burn hotter. Larger chambers, you get a little more flavor. It's easier to make them burn cooler. Well, all of the pipes in my price range were smaller chambers. So I said that's what we'll start with. That's what I'll go with. And I looked at the pipes in my price range and handled them and waited for one to kind of jump out and kind of talk to me, you know? And there were a couple that did jump out. There's one in particular that I've since learned is called a saxophone style, I think. Really, it's cool. It's a really cool looking pipe. It was not in my price range. Did I just say it was? It wasn't in my price range, but it was really sharp. I'm hoping that they don't sell it. I'm hoping nobody else buys it. It was an estate pipe. Also unmarked. No idea who the manufacturer was or how old it is. I'm really hoping nobody buys that one. And I'll go in the coming weeks and pick it up, because it was it just talked to me. You know what I mean? It was cool. But this one did too. Something about it, the word Turkish pops in my head when I look at it. I knew that I wanted something with some kind of a bend. I didn't want a straight stem. I wanted something with a little more bend than this. But it's just fine. I've really been enjoying smoking it. I think that I got it a little too hot with the Navy Flake. I'm going to make a video about Navy Flake. I think I got it a little too hot. There's a slight, you're probably not going to see this. You're probably not going to see this. Well, maybe you can. There's a slight split right there on that one like pin, that little gold pin that was driven in. There's a slight split there. There's two of them actually, but they don't run together. It's not a, well, I'm too close. There we go. They're not connected. And if I look, you know, if I pull the stem off and look at the bowl this way, what's that, the shank? I don't know what this is called. If I look at this opening here this way, the split doesn't run through. Where'd it go? Right there. It doesn't run through this way. You know, there's two hairline splits. They don't connect, and when you look at it head on, they're not running all the way through here either. They're almost completely imperceptible. So I don't think it's, I don't know if I did it or not with a really hot burn. I'm not sure, but it hasn't changed the way it smokes. I'm gonna be careful not to get it too hot. Kind of baby it. It smells so good.